Hello, so this is Emma Miner, and she is running for Vice President. Emma, can you open with a statement about your ideas as a whole?
Yeah, so basically I want to be the Vice President because I really like the whole Thespian community, and I like the whole close getting points thing. I don't know, I like getting points for things. I like games. It's really exciting, and I like the idea of it being a different sort of community than drama, and how it's people who are doing all these extra things. So I really like that as a whole, and I think that this year there's been I don't know, just inductions. I know that for me, my inductee, there was kind of a weird situation. Just randomly, I was just like, "Hey, you want to do this?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I'm inducting her now. But I feel like just the sort of pulling in and just randomly, it's not so much that cute little close-knit point earning group of people. And I want to bring it back to the cute little group. Friends.
So what is one idea that you would like to keep and improve upon for this year?
I think that I would like to keep the openness of it. It is still a community, but I think that a lot of people are really intimidated by the drama community, or they're intimidated by the whole "oh, drama kid" idea. And I want to keep it open still, and I want people to feel invited and feel welcome, which I think was the original goal of the induction thing. But I think that there does need to be some structure, and it does need to be a special place.
What is one thing that you definitely think needs to change from this year?
Inductions. I feel that was the biggest thing, and I know that my freshman year, I was really intimidated by it, which is why I wasn't inducted as a sophomore. And then I was inducted, and then this year it's been weird, and I think that we need to just find a balance and find a compromise between everything, and it will improve the whole.
Very nice. What are the 3 traits that you most value in a person?
Honesty is just being open and being accepting, and then not trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not, and try to be open about things and allow people to say things and allow yourself to be and say things you would. So.
And 2 more traits?
Yeah, that's the other part of the question. It's not just the one. The other traits, I'd say I really appreciate people who are flexible, who are able to deal with different things, and able to if something happens, they know how to fix it, or if something happens they can't, they know how to get around it and still accomplish what they need to accomplish without dying. And then also, last one, probably it would be passion, I guess. Just being excited about things, and being really proud of your accomplishments, and being open, and really being it's so much more fun to be around people who are actually passionate about things, and people who care about things, than it is to be around apathetic people.
What are you passionate about?
That was a great segue. Nice! I'd say I'm passionate about, the usual run-of-the-mill answer that I give is writing, because that's all that I do with my life. But I think that more than that, it's about there's not really a good way for me to put this, but I like making other people happy, and the way that I do that, or at least I tend to do that, is I like writing, and I like people enjoying it, and I like them telling me that they enjoyed it. And I like making everybody feel good about themselves, and I really like doing that. I'll do that however possible.
Very nice. Can you rate your organization on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, it depends on the thing. But generally, I'd say that I'm probably at about an 8 right now, is where I'd say I am. Because, I mean, it used to be like down like the 4s, but those were the dark ages and I was a freshman, so let's not think about that. But now I think I've really improved, and I know that this year I've been working a lot on trying to like make things organized and have things planned out and have my outlines are crazy and like you should see my Google Drive. Like there are so many folders. Like this year it's been a really big project for me to try and get organized because I know that that used to be a huge flaw and a big thing that stopped me from doing stuff, but it's something that I'm really working to improve on. And so right now I'm at an 8, so that's only going to increase, hopefully.
What would you say your greatest strength is?
I'm really good at coming up with ideas. I'm not, it's a lot of my issues come through executing, but with other people there and other people who are excited about things that I'm excited about, like I can do things, but I have really big ideas for things. I've got great, like I can plan things out really well because that gets me really excited. I love like planning events and making Facebook events, like it's great. And so I think that having those big ideas and knowing like this is what I want to do, this is what I want to accomplish, and looking at like the big picture and knowing that, you know, maybe if we don't like have this part of it, that's going to be okay because we're still going to accomplish the big like thing that we want to do.
Okay, and finally, if there were to be a movie autobiography of you, who would play your parents?
My parents. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. I mean, the first thing I thought of for my mom was Amy Adams, just because they both have red hair, but Amy Adams isn't my mom even a little bit, so like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do Amy Adams and then we'll ignore that that's inaccurate.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, okay, Bryan Cranston for my dad, because he was bald in Breaking Bad, and he did the dad in Malcolm in the Middle, and I'm like, yes, okay, that's it.
Okay, cool. I'm a minor, guys.